Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I want to show you one of the best cake shop in my city. You already know from my previous videos that I love sweets and I eat a lot of them, and this place is one of my favorites. So I'm going to try for you 3 different cakes, and also I will show you some of the traditional Russian cakes. And on this channel guys, I'm showing how Russians really live just our normal ordinary everyday life. And where I am in the world right now, I am in Irkutsk city in Siberia. We are not far from China and we are only 300 kilometers away from Mongolian border. Basically, I am in the middle of nowhere. If you're curious about this part of the globe, stay tuned. The cake shop I choose is very popular in Irkutsk. This is a local brand established cake shops around the city center. The one we are going to visit is located in a quiet neighborhood among ordinary houses of different periods of construction. There are high-rise new buildings, houses from the early 2000s, and Khrushchev-era buildings. This is a district for very ordinary Russians. Here you can find local specialties as well as classic Russian cakes. So let's get in. All right. I absolutely love the interior. It says here, "We will miss you," and looking forward to see you again. This is so cute. So this is the shop itself. And here we've got all the selection of amazing cakes. First, I will show you the interior of the place because this is so cool. Cake Home in Irkutsk is a charming cake shop. The interior is a mix of warmth and creativity. The interior features a cozy, inviting atmosphere with soft pastel colors dominating the decor. Soft lighting creates a warm ambience complemented by delicate chandeliers that add a touch of elegance. The overall design combines a rustic charm with modern touches, making Cake Home not just a place to buy cakes, but a delightful destination for cake lovers and families alike. Comfortable sitting areas with plush chairs and small wooden tables encourage customers to sit back, relax, and enjoy their treats. Small details make this shop very cute. For example, this interesting display of Russian fairy tale scenes behind the little glass doors. And let's check out the most important area in every restaurant or in every cafe is a restroom and washing hands area. Look at this, how cute it is. We've got towels here. So no paper, just towels. This is so cute, so stylish. I love it a lot. Next to the tap you can find 3 dispensers with soap, sanitizer and hand cream. The restroom itself, so this is for gentlemen, this is for ladies. Let's check out. Oh, it's so cute, it's so cute. So the toilet area is very clean. It smells so good there. The area itself is not really big, but you don't really need a big space here, right? Ребят, сколько у вас всего видов тортов здесь? 32. 32. 32. 32. Ребят, а какой самый популярный торт у вас? Polyot. Это наша фишка Cake Home. Самый популярный. То есть иркутяне любят больше всего торт Polyot. And this is 100% true. This is my favorite cake as well. Guys, look at this. These 2 cakes. I'm just curious what's going on here. The name of this cake is rubliny, which is chopped. This is a classic Russian cake. And right next to it, there is another one, which is called chopped from the United States. This is a little surprising. The shop assistant told me that the only difference between them is that the United States cake contains cream cheese frosting. So let's get to know 3 classic Russian cakes. The first one is Prague. The recipe for Prague was invented by Vladimir Guralnik, the head of the confectionery department of the Moscow restaurant Prague in the 60s. He is an author of more than 30 original cakes and pastries, including the bird's milk cake. At the very beginning of his culinary career, Guralnik studied confectionery art with pastry chefs from Czech Republic. Some people believe that Prague is a variation of the Venice cake Zahir. However, there is no cream in Zahir cake at all. In USSR time, Prague was incredibly popular. Citizens were ready to stand in line at Prague restaurants for Prague cake for hours. Recipes were published in the popular at that time magazines Rabotnica and Kristianka. They were cut out and rewritten, passed on to each other. The next cake I want to introduce to you is Medovik, or honey cake. There is a legend that the Russian Empress Elizabeth hated honey and dishes made with honey. Medovik appeared when a cook who was not aware of Elizabeth's hatred of honey was hired to serve in the imperial kitchen, and he made a honey cake for the empress. Elizabeth liked this cake and decided to reward the cook. Since then, Medovik has become a famous dessert in Russia. Despite the fact that the Medovik cake was originally a Russian dessert, it has become popular in many countries. And the third cake is flight cake. It's a legend of Soviet confectionery industry and is a symbol of wedding celebrations in 70s and 80s. The uniqueness of the cake lies in the meringue layers that melt in your mouth combined with charlotte cream and walnuts. The recipe was developed by Bella Shaitnova, an engineer and technologist at the Moscow factory Cheryomuhovyj. For creating this cake, Shaitnova was awarded a silver medal at the USSR Exhibition of Economic Achievement. The name of the flight cake is associated with the USSR achievements in the field of space. So guys, I hope you understand how hard the life of a YouTube vlogger is. I'm going to try for you 3 different types of cakes. So I'm going to sacrifice my body and my health just for you. Мне, пожалуйста, Polyot один кусочек, Baikal и Cheryomuhovyj. Cheryomuhovyj есть? Давайте. For tasting, I choose 2 cakes which are local Siberian specialties and 1 classic Russian cake. Спасибо большое. So guys, it's time to try our amazing cakes. So this is the cake Baikal. Baikal. This is the most interesting, I guess. Not my favorite one, but I like it as well. But this is very local. It's got its name after the UNESCO World Heritage Site Baikal, Lake Baikal. This is an unusual combination of textures, guys. It consists of milk mousse with fir extract and honeysuckle confit, cedar praline. I'm not sure if I pronounce all those difficult words correctly because those are not for everyday English use. Chocolate biscuits with fir extract and croustillant. Also, it has waffle and pine nuts. So let's try. You can definitely feel cedar nuts. You can feel different textures. It's very soft. I would definitely call this cake Baikal. The next one is one of my favorite. This is bird cherry cake. I'm not sure if you know what is bird cherry, but here in Siberia, this is very Siberian thing. In our area, we have more than 40 dishes made of bird cherry, included dumplings. I've never tried, but it exists. It's not that sweet as Baikal cake. Fragrant biscuits made with bird cherry flour and sour cream. A unique Siberian dessert. Highly recommend this one. Yeah. Yes, this is exactly what perfect bird cherry cake should taste like, should feel like. It's very soft, it's very fresh, and I'm not sure how to explain the taste. It's a bird cherry taste. If you've never tried it, it's hard to understand. So you should definitely come and try. Also, in our city, we've got bird cherry pies, but I love cakes more. Also, I've got black tea. I love drinking tea, but as guys in this place has just told me that the most popular drink here in this place is coffee. But traditional Russian drink is tea, of course. So this is just black tea. Actually, this is English breakfast tea. The last one, and this is my biggest passion in my life, this is the cake named Polyot, which can be translated as the flight. The flight. I don't need a boyfriend because I have this amazing cake on this planet. This cake, actually, the reason why I gained 2 more kilos over the last month. I was stressed at work, and every time I got back from my tours, I went to this shop and I purchased the whole cake, not just a piece of cake, but the whole cake. And it took me like 1 day to finish the whole cake. Yeah, don't judge me too hard. I was stressed. This is airy meringue with walnuts and delicate vanilla butter cream. Yes, this is exactly what it is. This is what perfect cake should be like. I can eat it non-stop, like really. As the shop assistant previously said, this is the most popular cake in my city. Most of all, I love those meringue. I've tried cakes all over the world. On the cruise ships in the United States, in New York, in Singapore, in Bangkok, in China, everywhere, in Europe. And they were very nice, very good cakes. But this one, you can feel that ingredients are of a high quality, and you can feel like it's local and that it's a kind of organic as far as possible. So guys, please let me know in the comment section below if you've ever tried any of those cakes in Russia or in Russia. All these cakes are those types of cakes which don't have to be super bright, colorful. They are very confident cakes, if you know what I mean. They know their value. Sometimes when you come to the bakery or the cake shop, you see lots of bright, colorful stuff, but those are just like plastic, like there is no taste. Maybe these cakes are not cheerful, but you feel that the quality is there. So these two cakes, bird cherry and Baikal cake, this is very local choice, very local desserts because it contains local ingredients, and Baikal has the name of our amazing lake, Lake Baikal. So this is the first choice for tourists, for guests of our city, no matter if they are Russians or foreigners. Actually, Russians from other regions, for example, from the western part of Russia, they don't really use bird cherry to cook anything, but here it is very popular. Of course, I cannot finish all of that. I just tried. I maybe ate 1/3 of each of this cake, and in the evening I'm waiting for my friends to visit me, so I guess I will take it away for them. So guys, that's all for today. I hope you did enjoy this video. Now you know where is the best cake shop in Russia, well, at least in Siberia for sure. It's in Irkutsk, and the name of this shop is Cake Home. I love it. They don't pay me for advertising. I came here and I paid for all these cakes. This is just a recommendation of my favorite place. And it was the way to show you traditional Russian cakes and Siberian cakes. and see you next videos. Bye.